Good day, everyone. We are Group 16, and today I am going to demonstrate how to create a simple table and a query. But before we get into that, of course, I am going to introduce myself first. So, my name is Kimberly F. de Guzman, and I am Group 16's demonstrator. So, the other members aren't here because they're not available at the moment. Therefore, I am going to be the only one who's going to demonstrate this whole procedure. Today, again, as I've said, we are going to demonstrate how to create a simple table and a query. So now that we're done with the introduction, let us now proceed to the actual demonstration. So first thing that we are going to do is we're going to open the MS Access application, and as you can see, we are already done with that. So next thing that we are going to do is to create a new database and name it as Q3 class numbers product task. So we're going to click this blank database. Okay, let's wait. So this would pop up. So let's wait first because the connection is kind of slow. Okay. So there's supposed to be a blank database. Let's do that again. Okay, so as you can see, there's a file name here, and then we are going to put the that certain file name, which is Q3, and then our class numbers F17, F21, and then F19, and then the class number of Santos, but she didn't tell me her class number, so I'm just gonna input Santos because they didn't tell me their exact class numbers. And then product task. Okay, let's see if the product task is supposed to be. Okay, so we're gonna click create. So as you can see, after clicking create, this new database would pop up. And then after creating a new database, you are now going to proceed to the next step, which is to create a new table by copying the data from the customer extended table from Northwind 2000 database. We can do that by going to the Northwind 2000 database. Okay, so you can see we're going to go there. Yep, there we go. Find a customer extended table. Here it is. Right click and then, okay, right click and then copy. So after that, we are now going to go back to the new database that we have created and then paste the data onto the new table by clicking Control V. So we're going to do that. Control V. So as you can see, the data are now copied onto this new table. Yes. Okay, click yes. Next step is to name the new table as G9 customer. But we are going to do that for later because we are going to save that for later because the access that we are using are having bug issues with saving the table without saving the query first. So I don't know why, but this access keeps having bug issues into saving this table right after pasting this record. So I found a new method, which is to create the query and then save the query first, and then we are going to be able to save this table. So yes, now let's proceed to the next procedure. Now we are going to go to the design view. We're gonna go to the design view. Click create. As you can see, create. Okay. Click the query design. And then add the table that you will need to access the field you want. And in this case, you only want to add the G9 customer table. But as you can see, this is table 1 as of the moment, and we are going to rename it later. But this is the table that we are going to use. So double click table number 1. And then as you can see, this would pop up. So after picking the table that we need, we are now going to select the necessary fields, which are contact name, ID, company, job title, okay, can address, and then city. So after that, we are going to arrange the contact name in ascending order. And we can do that by clicking on the sort in the bottom of the contact name field and then picking the ascending option. Okay. So after that, we need to click run and then save the query as G9 customer 1. So click run. So this would appear, and then now we are going to save this as G9 customer 1. G9 customer 1. Okay, G9 customer 1. Okay, so now we are now going to save this table because we have already saved this query. So yes, and then we are going to name it the said file name for the table, which is G9 customers. Okay, now that we're done with that, we have a table and this query. So um, okay, it says here that we can do that by closing the query, and then you will see a pop-up box that will ask you the name of your query. So what would you name your query? And then we're already done with that. After saving the query, let us proceed into saving the table we made earlier by closing it and inputting the file name, which is G9 customers. And we are already done with that too. So after we're done with all of that, we are going to create another query by using the same table and design view. We are now going to repeat the process that we did earlier. So yes, we're going to go to design view and then create query. Then we're going to click query design again. Double click here. But this time we are now going to select all the fields. So as you can see, we're going to select contact name, ID, company, job title, address. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not supposed to be. Okay, we're going to X that. No. So we're supposed to use the table. So gonna go to create again. And then query design. So as you can see, we're gonna go to table and then click G9 customers, and then now we are gonna put all the necessary fields, which is all the fields. So first name, email address, job title, business phone, home phone, mobile phone, fax number, address, city, state, province, zip, postal code, country, region, web page, notes, and attachment. So that's all the fields in this table. So okay. So after that, we are going to look for the job title field, and you will see the criteria. So we're going to look for the job title field. Here it is. So here's the criteria. And then it says that we have to input purchasing managers in here. So purchasing manager. Manager. And then click run once again. So as you can see, this would appear. And then of course, we are going to save this as G9 customer 2. G9 customer 2. So yes, that is it. So that is all for today. Again, we are group 16, and we hope that you found this tutorial useful. So thank you for watching.